just for a moment, and then I'll join you back out in the street. Come on over just for a minute, and then we'll get right back out there, please. Thank you. Thank you. All right, now where's Kelly's sister?
Right here.
She's right here. All right, I want to thank everybody for being out here. The whole family thanks you, and this is just like 2011. And if you were here in 2011 for the protest, give yourselves a big applause right now. I've always said it, I'll continue to say it, none of this could have happened without you, the people. You know, people just listen to me, some don't, but you are the people. You made this happen, you made all of it happen, and no matter what continues from here, we the people, for the first time in Orange County's history, got charges on on-duty police officers and actually took them to trial. This will not be the first and only time, because we the people aren't going to take it. So where we're at right now is, the feds have this. On Monday I'll be talking to the United States Attorney General. By the way, we've had several meetings over the last 2.5 years. I can't always tell you everything, but the last thing I was told is, Ron, we're watching this from a distance, we're watching every bit of it. So we're going to see what happens. I stated the other day that my next crusade, if you will, my drive, is to change the Peace Officer Bill of Rights. Who's with me? I realize that makes the target on my back a little bit bigger for some people, but you people have my back, so I'm not afraid.
That's right.
The only thing I personally want out of that, and I'm going to review all of it in detail, is we the people pay the salaries of those public servants.
Yep.
We the people have the absolute right to know when any officer is disciplined.
Yep.
That's what I want to know, is when they're disciplined. If we could have brought their termination letters from this police department into court, the jurors would have seen why they were terminated, and that would have helped us immensely in this. They were allowed to degrade Kelly, go back in his past, all this, but not theirs, because they're protected. We're going to do away with that protection. Because as I look around, as we all look around, who's next?
Yeah.
Who's next? Any of us could be. I mean, I'm a little philosophical at times. What has this taught me personally? I'll tell you what it taught me personally as a dad, as a man. It taught me that when a police officer has me down and is beating me in the face with a taser, I'm going to kill him. Because as Tony Rackauckus says, we all have the right to defend ourselves, and in the words of the defense attorneys, any force reasonable. Well, if I have to use deadly force to protect myself from a police officer, I'll do it. I'm not the guy who's going to lay there like Rodney King, who was viciously beat, and take it. I may die in my effort to save myself, and I praise my son for doing the same. But it's going to happen. If you can make it. And by the way, again, I didn't expect this big of a turnout. I love all of you. Look at this. This is amazing. And what this really means, folks, is we are not done by any means. Now, a show of hands and maybe applause. Who's going to join me this Tuesday night at the City Council meeting? I hope, like before, it's an overflow crowd. I'll do what I can to get all the media here, because we need the world to know that we are not finished and we're not going to take it. I know a lot of you will have things to say about Cincinnati wanting to get re-employed. Go for it. Go for it. You know, let them know. Let them know how you feel. They got to know. Personally, I want to ask the entire City Council, how come not one of them as leaders of this community, this city, spent 1 minute at that trial. They don't care. They don't care. And I want to ask them that on Tuesday night. How can they improve if they don't even know what's going on? So we're going to take care of all that Tuesday night. Please join me there. I want to let Kelly's sister Tina talk right now, and she is so extremely grateful also.
What time?
Tuesday, what is it? 6:30, I believe they start.
We'll be there.
And there it is right next to us. That's the city council chambers in that building right there.
Be there.
6:30 Tuesday it starts. Come on in, fill out your little card, and just when they put down who you are, just put Kelly's Army. I think that's a good name for every paper that's filled out under name. Just put Kelly's Army. That'd be great.
Yeah.
All right, Christina.
I am so appreciative of everybody out here for still fighting with us, fighting for us. I appreciate you guys more than you will ever know. It has been so hard to be out here and to watch that video and hear my brother scream, "I can't breathe," and they found him not guilty. They didn't even try to arrest my brother, they just killed him, and they have never once apologized to us. You killed my family member, whether you meant to or not, and you're not sorry. You need to go to hell, and you can't be a cop no more. I can't understand how they sat there and beat my brother in the face, and they called that arresting him. They weren't arresting him, they were killing him. He said, "I can't breathe," and they didn't stop. They brought it on more. They deserve to be in prison, and they deserved what they did.
That's right.
I appreciate you guys more than you will ever know. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for still fighting for my family. I love you all, and this is just, thank you so much for being here with us today.
You know, the common feeling in the direct family, I almost said the family, but you're all family. We all feel, and I'm sure many of you do because I've heard you tell me this, when we got that verdict, it's as though Kelly was just murdered by the jury. We feel as though they killed him again. I hope when all the other evidence comes out in the civil trial, because in the civil trial everything will come out, you will be able to hear them. They must answer questions on the stand. They will have a deposition. The termination letters will become public. Then we're going to raise some hell. Today's just an awareness gathering. Today is just an awareness gathering. We're going to raise some hell when all the evidence comes out to show how unjust it is. And I hope that those jurors feel so bad for the decisions they made.
Right.
And I'll say it. I hope they just go out and commit suicide. They feel so bad.
Let
Don't
Kelly
ever ask me how I
screams,
feel
help
about
their
this.
dreams.
I'll tell you. You know, Kathy Kelly's mom really didn't want to say anything. She's right here. Just give her a big applause, please. All right, once again, thank you. Tuesday night, 6:30, that building right there. Now let's get out in the streets and give them hell. Thank you.